Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is a spectacular Thursday afternoon. Our buddy Pete Aiello has got the track in weather conditions.
Thursday's card begins with picture-perfect weather conditions for horse racing. Temperatures in the upper 70s, a partly cloudy sky. The main track fast, the turf course firm. The first race is on the turf at 5 furlongs. Claimers in for a price tag of $16,000. Scratch the 8 and 9, a field of 7. First race favorite on the drop-in class, number 2, Ariel B.
Racing at Gulfstream. Fallen Leaf was away very well, and she throttles to a clear lead over the first race favorite, Ariel B., who's out of there in second. Miss Lamborghini comes away to race in third ahead of Regatta de Papa. Then comes Secret Recipe and Divine Caroline. And out the back door early is Flying Queen. They make their way past the half-mile marker and swing to the far turn. At 20-1, Fallen Leaf calls the shots with a length and a half lead. Ariel B., the nearest pursuer, second. Miss Lamborghini tries to run on from third. Secret Recipe is driven in fourth ahead of Divine Caroline. Then Regatta de Papa, and trailing the field is Flying Queen. 21 seconds flat for the opening quarter speed, and here comes the big favorite, Ariel B, sweeping up on the outside to take the lead from Fallen Leaf in second. The rest are struggling as they turn in. Ariel B has this to throw away, and she looks like she has her mind on business. Ariel B inside the final furlong, now asked to kick for the money, and she kicks indeed. Ariel B will now be 2 for 2 in her racing career. She'll win against winners, no problem. Ariel B in a laugher. Fallen Leaf is going to hold second. The battle's for third, and that battle goes to Flying Queen over Secret Recipe in 55-4.
2 Ariel B takes care of business in very easy fashion in today's first race, winning wrapped up by Arad Ortiz Jr. for trainer Jason Service and Dennis Drazen. The daughter of Hanson debuts at Gulfstream West and wins again here at Gulfstream Park, now 2 for 2 in her racing career. Number 4, Fallen Leaf, was second ahead of the 3, Flying Queen, who ran third. To the second race and the start of the early pick 4, 7 furlongs over the main track. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $16,000. Field of 7, favorite was 6, Body High.
And they're off. Good start for Doctora Padilla and a good start for Body High. Email is showing speed. Down at the inside, Rocket Queen is moving up, and Rocket Queen will take on Doctora Padilla for the early lead. Body High takes hold to race in third off the flank of the leaders, and Email is down to the inside fourth. Gap of 2 to Tinka's Bird racing ahead of Wolf Eyes, and the trailer is Taja Liha. At 9-2, it's Rocket Queen, who now pokes her neck in front. Now she leads by a length. Doctora Padilla, the nearest pursuer, second. Body High third behind a 22-4 opening quarter. Email is at the inside in fourth, a gap of 2 to Tinka's Bird, then Wolf Eyes, and Taja Liha. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn. The leader is Rocket Queen. She's in front to half a length. On the rebid, Doctora Padilla second. Poised to strike third is Body High. Ridden fourth is Email. She'll need to get a move on. Then down at the inside in Wolf Eyes ahead of Tinka's Bird. The back marker remains Taja Liha, and we have a new leader. The leader now is Doctora Padilla. She moves away to lead by 2. Rocket Queen is an all-in second. She just lost second to Body High. Zayas working overtime as she wants to get out of touch. Down at the inside, Wolf Eyes has an upset possibility. She just thread the needle for Alvaro Doniz, and they're at the top of the stretch. Wolf Eyes has momentum, but so does Body High way out in the center, and Body High quickens up nicely once she got into the straight. She's drifting, but she's in front. Toward the inside, Wolf Eyes, then Doctora Padilla. It's Doctora Padilla back to third as the leader now is the favorite, Body High, and Body High will win it. Body High and Zayas to win it by 2. Wolf Eyes was second, Doctora Padilla third. Tinka's Bird ran on for fourth.
Number 6, Body High, exits a live race last time out when losing as the odds-on favorite. Today she was not odds-on, but she won nevertheless on her aggressive handling from jockey Edgar Zayas for trainer Jose Velez and owner Oscar Diaz. 4, Wolf Eyes was second. 7, Doctora Padilla ran third. Time for commercial break. When we come back, veteran claimers sprint 6 furlongs. Don't go away.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Back now for race number 3 on the program. 6 furlongs over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $30,000. Scratch the 4, Horner Man. 6 to the gate. Favorites included 1, Ranger in Paradise. 2, Saucy Dawn. And 3, Our Limo Joe.
And they're off. Good start for our Limo Joe, who's heading off for the early lead from Saucy Don, who's away in second. On the outside in Town Policy from third. Jewel Heist is 3 wide while racing in fourth. Back to the inside, Ranger in Paradise outsprints only one, and that's the trailer Eklas as they head to the half-mile point. At 2-1, the leader, our Limo Joe. He leads the way by a length. And the two-path Town Policy second. Saucy Don is at the rail third. Following fourth is Jewel Heist in range for Irad Ortiz Jr., only 4 lengths off the lead, working 3 better than Ranger in Paradise. And at the back is Eklas through a 22-2 opening quarter. Less than 3 furlongs to go. Our Limo Joe now given the green light to try to kick on again. Up on the outside in Town Policy second. Jewel Heist is a joint third. Saucy Don needs a way through under jockey Jose Lescano. Lescano having a peek around to see where he can go. At the back of the field is Ranger in Paradise through a 45-2 opening half mile. Into the stretch. Our Limo Joe is on the ropes. Taking over the lead is Town Policy. He'll have to hold off an on-rushing Saucy Don on the outside. It's Town Policy in front by 2. Saucy Don is second, and that's as far as he'll get. Here's a 4-1 winner. Here's Town Policy in front. Saucy Don was second. Jewel Heist gets third over our Limo Joe in 110-2.
Number 5, Town Policy, gets a very good trip here. Jockey Abby Medina stalking the pace setter, but not going too fast in the process. He wins off the pace today for trainer Jorge Navarro and JN Racing Stable. It was 2, Saucy Don second, 7, Jewel Heist ran third. To the 4th race, maiden claimers on turf at 1 mile. These are fillies and mares in for a $20,000 price tag. They have a field of 9 signed on. The favorite was number 3, Untruthful Sonnet.
And they're off. Friends Talk, one of the first to begin. Ledecky from the far outside is moving to challenge. In between horses, Starship Rocket not far away. She's now third. Down at the inside, that's Jeremiah Jewel, who comes on to be fourth. Untruthful Sonnet is off the speed. She's actually third last. Second last is Quack Quack, and Alexandra's Joy is allowed to settle at the back of the field. Around the first turn they go. Ledecky wants the lead, but doesn't want to go too fast to get it. She leads by a neck. Friends Talk right alongside second. Jeremiah Jewel tucked in third. Starship Rocket fourth. Over racing a bit is Untruthful Sonnet. She's fifth and very keen, fighting jockey Jose Lescano about 3 lengths off the lead. In between horses goes Tell Buffy. Raina LaKelsey is 3 wide. Second last is Quack Quack, and the trailer is Alexandra's Joy. 24-3 for the opening quarter speed, and down the backstretch they run. Still tugging Untruthful Sonnet. She's ran into a pocket third behind Friends Talk, who has the lead. Ledecky is second. Jeremiah Jewel third. Starship Rocket fourth. Raina LaKelsey gets started 4 wide on the outside. Alexandra's Joy is also picking off rivals, but she'll have to tap on the brakes as she has yet to secure racing room as they round the far turn. Now the pace quickens. Friends Talk bows out. The leader is Ledecky. Jeremiah Jewel launching an attack on the outside second. Put to a drive third. Raina LaKelsey. Untruthful Sonnet giving her head now. She'll try to rally with Alexandra's Joy up the inside, looking for racing room for Ortiz after 3 quarters. And 1:11-4, they're at the top of the stretch. With the lead, Ledecky. Jeremiah Jewel to the attack. Untruthful Sonnet on the outside third. Alexandra's Joy back at the inside fourth as Jeremiah Jewel strides to a clear advantage. Ledecky is trying to hold on to second, then Alexandra's Joy and Untruthful Sonnet. To the wire, Jeremiah Jewel will win it by 2.5 in the end. Second is Untruthful Sonnet. It's close for third between Alexandra's Joy and Ledecky in 138-1.
Heartbreaking loss for the daughter of Bodemeister Jeremiah Jewel in her most recent race. No such heartbreak here today as Luca Panici pilots her to victory for trainer Dale Romans, who continues to have a solid winter meeting. This one for Blue Devil Racing Stable. Number 3, Untruthful Sonnet, finds a way to lose. She was second again today ahead of number 1, Alexandra's Joy, who ran third. To the 5th race and the start of a pick 3, 5.5 furlongs over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. Put Tyler Gaffleone on number 3, Easy's Mistress. Favorites were 2, Sarah the Queen Bee, and 5, Poopsie Doopsie.
And they're off. Good start for Poopsie Doopsie from the center of the race course. From between horses, Sarah the Queen Bee. Moving at the rail, that's Star Miley. 3 across the course here. Working 4 ahead of Easy's Mistress, who's away racing in 4th. Followed in 5th by Proper Princess, then Storm Beam and Dreaming of Aka as they go down the backstretch. It's Super Bomb, Star Miley, and Jorge Gonzalez with the lead a length and a quarter. Up to second is Poopsie Doopsie, angled off the fence. Sarah the Queen Bee now third. Running on from 4th is Proper Princess. She's only 3 lengths off the lead. Down inside an Easy's Mistress. Mistress will need a way through, followed by Dreaming of Aka. Stormbeam is last, and Poopsie Doopsie is now first. Poopsie Doopsie to the top of the stretch. He hasn't released the brakes on her, and she leads by 2. The rest are working hard and wide on the course. Proper Princess from between horses. Easy's Mistress. Star Miley battles on at the rail with 3/16 left to go. Poopsie Doopsie set sail for the money. It's Poopsie Doopsie on top at the 8th pole by 2.5 lengths. Second is Easy's Mistress, Proper Princess, and Star Miley. To the wire, Poopsie Doopsie will kick off the pick 3 with an easy win. She won it by 2.5. Easy's Mistress was second. Third was Proper Princess, and finishing 4th was Star Miley.
Number 5, Poopsie Doopsie takes the money, and it was good money as she gets the victory in today's 5th race under jockey Irad Ortiz Jr. for trainer Angel Rodriguez and owner Frank Calabrese. 2, Easy's Mistress fired but was second best ahead of the 6, Proper Princess, who had to settle for 3rd. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, Claimers on Turf to start the Rainbow Six.
And Gulfstream is pulling away. Gulfstream blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Gulfstream kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back for race number 6, maiden Claimers on the turf at a mile and a 16th. Price tag here is $20,000. Scratch the 1 and 7, a field of 7. The favorite was number 4, Irwin.
And they're off. Love Worship's Peace gets the first call from the center. Here's Captain Bobber moving up. Canaris has speed, and so does King to Fright as they charge to the first turn. Away racing in 5th. That's El Biondo ahead of Cape Marco Drive, and at the back is Irwin as they round the first turn. 3 horses across the course here. Captain Bobber with the inside edge and a narrow lead. King to Fright is on the far outside. From between horses, it's Canaris. Racing into 4th is Il Biondo on hold for Chamafi, about 2 lengths off the lead in the 2 path, and moving up now, that's Love Worship's Peace. Then at the back of the field are Cape Marco Drive and Irwin to the opening quarter in 23 seconds flat. Into the backstretch they go. It's Captain Bobber in front by a neck under Marcos Meneses. 3 wide and moving up King to Fright from between horses. That's Canaris. Il Biondo is 4th up parked at the rail. Irwin works between horses. That'll send Love Worship's Peace 3 wide. And Cape Marco Drive is at the back of the group through an opening half mile in 48 seconds flat. Less than half a mile to run in the race. Captain Bobber has been hard used, but he still has the lead. 3 wide Canaris from between horses. That's King to Fright. Racing up on the inside, Il Biondo. He looks like he's got some horse, no place to prove it. At 4 wide and moving up is Love Worship's Peace. Irwin needs to get going, and Cape Marco Drive is going, but he's 4 wide as Captain Bobber has the lead. Captain Bobber to the top of the stretch, under the ride, but holding a narrow advantage. Love Worship's Peace is second. Il Biondo gonna thread the needle for Chamafi and do it right now. Far outside in Cape Marco Drive after 3 quarters, and 1:13 and 1. Il Biondo comes away with the lead, and he opens 3 now. The battle's on for the Miners with Irwin getting on track outside of Cape Marco Drive with Love Worship's Peace, but 9 to 1 the price, and Il Biondo the leader. Irwin's going to try to catch him, but Il Biondo was clear. It's Il Biondo and Chamafi to win it a length and a quarter. Second Irwin, 3rd Cape Marco Drive, 4th Love Worship's Peace.
Perfect trip here today by jockey Gilbert Chamafi on number 2, Il Biondo, who makes the Gustavo Amaya stable debut, a winning one at 9 to 1 for owner Luis Corchia. The son of Biandetti stalked the pace setter and improved nicely to get the maiden win. 4, Irwin was second. He'll have to win next time as he was full of run late. At a 5, Cape Marco Drive, who ran 3rd. To the 7th race on turf at 1 mile. Claimers in for a price tag of $40,000. A field of 9. Favorites were 5, Gorgeous Kitten, and 7, Adonis Creed.
They're off. Adonis Creed wins the break. Fire on Fire moves to him in the early stages. These two will work ahead of Squadron, who comes away in good shape. Sublime Appeal between horses. Reflected Stars dropped over to the inside for Johnny V. Erasmo's Dream is at the rail. They're followed by Gorgeous Kitten and Porter Street, and the early trailer is Camp Courage. Around the first turn they go. Adonis Creed and Jose Lescano have him stacked and packed a bit. They lead the way a length and a quarter. 3 wide and Fire on Fire now into second. Sublime Appeal is 3rd at the inside. Squadron 4th. Followed 5th by Reflected Star, getting a good run of it. A length better than Erasmo's Dream. Then Gorgeous Kitten in the red and white colors. A length better than Porter Street. And Camp Courage is last. Down the backstretch they go. Adonis Creed gets to play the game his way. He leads by a length and a half. 3 wide and Fire on Fire second. Down at the inside, Squadron third. Sublime Mobile is between horses in fourth. A gap of 3 to Reflected Star through a 46 and 4 half mile. Then comes a reproving run from Erasmo's Dream ahead of Gorgeous Kitten. Porter Street is next, and still last is Camp Courage, and still first is Adonis Creed. Adonis Creed makes a break for home. He leads it now by 4. Reflected Star sent 4 wide to try to get after him. Erasmo's Dream follows that move. That sends Gorgeous Kitten 5 wide. Running on from the back is Porter Street after 3 quarters and 109 and 4. Adonis Creed opens up now. Adonis Creed by 5. Erasmo's Dream trying to get him in the concluding stages. Back to third and Reflected Star. Erasmo's Dream gaining ground on the leader with Adonis Creed. Adonis Creed 2.5. Erasmo's Dream running out of time. Adonis Creed wins. Erasmo's Dream second. Porter Street third. Reflected Star finished fourth.
Number 7, Adonis Creed doesn't give him a chance in today's 7th race, going quickly and winning with something in the tank under Jose Lescano, trainer Mark Cassie, and owner Gary Barber. 1, Erasmo's Dream took up some of the slack to get second, ahead of the 6, Porter Street, who ran third. 8th race up next with the start of the late pick 4 at 1 mile over the main track, an allowance optional claiming event for fillies and mares. Field of 7, favorites included 1, 3 Illusions, and 5, Silencer.
They're off. Banged around at the beginning was What About Tonight? Good start for Raging Town, who heads off for the early lead. From between horses, Silencer's a bit keen and moves to challenge. In between horses, it's Long Stocking. What About Tonight rushing up after a poor getaway. At the back of the field, Cotton to You and Amaluna. Out of the chute they run, and at 3-1, Jaramillo puts What About Tonight on the engine now. Leads the way 3 parts of a length over Raging Town. Second, Silencer is third. Back to fourth and inside to 3 Illusions. Ahead in front of Long Stocking. A gap of 5 to Cotton to You. And then it's a gap of 3 more to the trailer Amaluna. 23 and 4 for the opening quarter speed. Down the backstretch they go. The leader, What About Tonight, by 2.5. Second is Raging Town. Third is Silencer. Fourth is 3 Illusions. Following fifth is Long Stocking. Ahead of Cotton to You. And still 3 to the trailer Amaluna. She's better than a dozen lengths off the pace setter. What About Tonight? 46 and 3 for the opening half mile. What About Tonight trying to win the race right now. She leads by 3. Silencers and all in second. From the inside, Raging Town's in retreat from third. Up on the outside, Long Stocking's the one that's gaining some ground. She's up into third, going to try to take second and go after What About Tonight, who's made a break for home. What About Tonight to the top of the stretch, leads it by 6 lengths. Long Stocking is second. Now Miguel Vasquez has Amaluna rolling. She's into third after 3 quarters and 111 flat. They turn in. What About Tonight is vulnerable. Amaluna launching an attack from well back now. And Amaluna's charging hard down the center with Long Stocking between. They've swallowed What About Tonight. Amaluna is going to go from last to first to win, and she'll win going away. Amaluna in front. Second, Long Stocking. Third, What About Tonight. Fourth was Cotton to You, ahead of 3 Illusions at 138 flat.
Number 7, Amaluna is just a cool race mare. She's now 7 years old and tries awfully hard every time. Today she wins just like she did last time with a long sustained run from far back under jockey Miguel Vasquez for trainer Aubrey Mirage and owner Roger Moore. 4, Long Stocking was second ahead of the 2, What About Tonight, who ran third. The veteran scores to start the late pick 4. 9th race up next, the start of the late pick 3, an allowance race for 3-year-old fillies on turf at a mile and a 16th. Scratch the 6, Lena Marie, a field of 7. Bettors like the 8, So High Society.
And they're off. Good beginning for Queen Rose. Super Striking is away well. Weekend Mischief on the outside takes over third with Bernardetta working between horses. At the rail, it's Caramel Martini. Second last, Pass It On. And the favorite, So High Society, is taken back to 7th and last under Jose Ortiz as they round the first turn. It's Queen Rose who leads the way by 2 over Super Striking in second. Bernardetta is now third alongside Weekend Mischief. Then Caramel Martini, who's throwing her head about while third last. Pass It On is second last, and So High Society is last through the opening quarter in 24 and 1. They race into the backstretch. Queen Rose dictates the term. She leads a length and a quarter. Super Striking has settled second for Irad Ortiz Jr., racing ahead of Bernardetta in third. Weekend Mischief is fourth. It's a gap of 3 to Caramel Martini, who's now racing in 5th position. Then it's a gap of another 2 to Pass It On and So High Society. 48-2 for the opening half mile. There's less than half a mile to run in the race. They have to get to Queen Rose, who's a 19-1 long shot and leads the way by a length and a quarter. Super Striking is second, to the outside Weekend Mischief third. Bernardetta is fourth and being asked to quicken by Castellano, ahead of Caramel Martini, then Pass It On. And the favorite's giving herself an awful lot to do. So High Society is last of all with less than 3 furlongs to run. Here's a big move from Super Striking, sweeping up now to take the lead from Queen Rose, who's back to second. Running on from the back is So High Society. She's in the turquoise, trying to negotiate some traffic and get to the leader, Super Striking. Super Striking wheels for the drive in front. So High Society didn't get out, at least not the way she wanted to. Pass It On's on the far outside, but this one's over. 3-1 the price. Super Striking, an easy winner. Super Striking won it by 5 in the end. Second, Pass It On. Third, Caramel Martini. Weekend Mischief finished fourth.
So High Society ran into traffic trouble pretty much every step of the way. She was off the ticket today. The win to 3, Super Striking, giving Irad Ortiz Jr. his third winner of the day on the starter of Brilliant Speed for Live Oak Plantation and trainer Mike Trombetta. 5, Pass It On rallies in the center of the course to get second, ahead of the 1, Caramel Martini, who had to settle for third. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, 3-year-old fillies sprint on the main track in the first half of the Late Daily Double.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm. From the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 10, first half of the Elite Daily Double at 6.5 furlongs. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. Scratch the 2 and 5, a field of 7. The favorites included the 6, Stroll Action, and the 7, Optimistic Shot.
And they're off. Bobble at the start for Optimistic Shot. Great start out wide for Indian Myth, who hits the ground running and goes to the early lead from Stroll Action, who's away in second. In between horses, Two Timing Girl is now taken over to race in third. From the inside, and Salsarita racing ahead of Queen Fantabulous. The 2 back markers are Lenina de Papa and the trailer, Optimistic Shot. They make their way down the backstretch. The top 5 separated by 2.5 lengths. The leader is Indian Mint through a 22-2 opening quarter. Stroll Action second. She'll have to get out of there. Salsarita's in the 2 path. Out 3 wide is Two Timing Girl. 4 wide in Queen Fantabulous. The gap of 4 to Lanina de Papa, and the trailer remains Optimistic Shot. Around the far turn, less than 3/8 of a mile remain. And up front, the leader is still Indian Myth at a big price. In second is Salsarita. On the outside, Queen Fantabulous in the green blinkers. Running on from the back is Lanina de Papa. She's going to try to split horses for Alvarado Jr. If she gets through, she did just get through. She's the one to look out for. Here comes Lanina de Papa on the far outside to sweep up and take the lead. Lanina de Papa now moves away. She leads it by a length and a half. Stroll Action second. Salsarita is next. A late run on the stand side from Optimistic Shot, but 12-1 the price. The leader, Lanina de Papa. Stroll Action is game, but she's second best to Lanina de Papa. Stroll Action second, Salsarita third, and Optimistic Shot ran fourth.
Number 4, Lanina de Papa takes on winners no problem and scores a 12-1 upset in the process, making a decisive and winning move around the far turn under Roberto Alvarado Jr. for trainer Alexis Cordero Lopez and owner Establo Heloche. Second, number 6, Stroll Action. Third was the 1, Salsarita. On to the 11th and final race on the turf at about 7.5 furlongs. Claimers in for a price tag of $16,000. Leonel Reyes rides the 9, Troya, a field of 10. Favorites included 5, Hold That Kitten, and 10, Linda Nin.
And runners away. Good start in between horses for Hold That Kitten, who heads off for the early lead. Moving up on the outside is Miss Stalwart up to challenge for the top. Away in third is Linda Nin. She's trying to get over. Far outside, it's Make Big Money, who has to march forward. Linda Nin, a bit awkward through that first turn run. She ducked in, then moved to the outside, and now she's headstrong. So Linda Nin in a world of hurt early, and that's no good for Swapple. She also just threw her head around. So up front, the leader is Hold That Kitten with Miss Stalwart on the outside second. 3 wide. Make Big Money is now third. Linda Nin is about settled now. She's fifth. Still tugging a bit. Now moving into fourth is Doing the Watusi. Followed next by Bella Nusta ahead of Swapple and Ali Cruz. The 2 at the back, Leroy's Mommy and Troya. They make their way down the backstretch and go to the final half mile of the contest. 5-2 the price on Hold That Kitten, who gets a hassle-free tempo, leads the way a length and a quarter. Miss Stalwart is second, off the fence, doing the Watusi. Now has to make a mid-race move, and there she goes, doing the Watusi on the attack now through a 47-3 opening half mile. That's all for Miss Stalwart, and up the outside, make big money. Trying to run on is Swapple. She's down toward the rail. She just improved at least 3 spots, and Swapple's on the attack in the lime colors into 4th. Trying to run on from the back is Leroy's Mommy. She followed the move of Swapple and is driven by Tyler Gaffleone as they run for home. On the outside and coming to get the lead is doing the Watusi. Swapple into the clear, and a late run from Leroy's Mommy with 1/8 of a mile left to go. Here's Leroy's Mommy getting to Swapple, who just took the lead. Swapple's in front. Leroy's Mommy's up into second, but Swapple's the winner. It's Swapple in front. Leroy's Mommy was second. Third was doing the Watusi, then Hold That Kitten and Alley Cruise.
Nice performance today from number 2, Swapple, and she gets the victory here this afternoon, giving Irad Ortiz Jr. his 4th riding victory of the day. Bet down from an 8-1 line, Swapple. The trainer Marcus Vitale and Cross Sabers Farm win the Thursday finale. Second, number 4, Leroy's Mommy, ahead of the one doing the Watusi, who ran third. Rainbow Six worth more than $27,000 on a 20-cent return. That triggers a carryover into Friday's card of more than $758,000.
Well, that wraps up Thursday. Remember, we're right back here tomorrow on Friday with a 10-race card. Our first race posts 12:35 p.m. We'll see you then. Good night and good luck.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired. Oh, my aching back. Let's hit the hay.